I don't have to. Looks like we started. Hey.
Hey, good morning, BTS. It's Kevin and I, and we wanted to share some things with you today. I hope everyone's safe and sound. We're looking forward to sharing this information. We've been putting a lot of things together, and I do appreciate the phone calls, the emails, and the texts that are keeping us up to date with everything. So continue that. I'm going to present today something again, and we're going to make a video because this is something we want you guys to learn how to do. So we're going to try it with you guys as an experiment, and then we'll go into some of the slides real quick, a little quicker than we did yesterday. Again, I hope everyone's having a good time. So let me just set this up real quick. And we are off. So now I am going to present. We'll start with our teleschooling updates. I give you an idea. So last night, the administrators all met together and we were trying to get a focus. And this is where you guys are going to help us out. Our main platform for virtual learning will be Google Classroom. For 80% of you are extremely excited right now because I know you're very comfortable with this and you use this quite frequently. For the other 20% who are unfamiliar with this, we can help. We are pretty good at this, Kevin and I, and we're going to share our information with you tomorrow. We're going to have a Hangout meet. Now, I don't know if you remember this. A couple weeks ago, I had a survey sent out, and I'm assuming the ones who said they didn't use Google Classroom need some assistance. So Kevin and I are ready to teach, and we're looking forward to working with you guys tomorrow. If, however, you want to try to go off on your own, which I am all for, start exploring Google Classroom today because this is how we're going to disseminate information, collect information, grade, and all that fun stuff that we're doing as teachers. This will be our virtual way of working as a group, and everyone is expected to use this resource. If you have questions, you may email Kevin and I or text us so we can answer them as well.
All right. So just as a reminder that for these 2 weeks, as we said a few times already, the subject matter is basically review and retain, but we will be transitioning into teaching virtually. And it's something that a lot of you have reached out to say you already want to do, so I don't think this is going to be too upsetting. I know that we want to try to get them going as best we can, but there are some things that we need to do to stay on the same page. We need to make sure that there are no true hard deadlines, and we'll expand on that a little bit more as we move forward. But again, we got to be a little bit flexible with the students at home. No partner work, utilizing the programs that we have, ConnectEd, Edmentum. Dr. Zito sent out an email this morning to the whole staff about Edmentum resources. Letting them get on there, letting them work on a path, letting them, you can assign them things through there. So try to get going with that. You can also use Wonders in My Math, the websites that we already have. So using those programs that we have. And then I just mentioned that last part. He sent out an email today. So please take a look at that if you haven't already.
Weekly communication. As I said, we all met last night and we find these things to be very important. We're looking for all the teachers to post a video of themselves to their students weekly, whether it's just saying good morning on Monday, hope everyone has a great week. These are some of the things we're looking forward to, or an end of the week posting as well. Just say great week. I miss you guys, things like that. We're also looking for teachers, you could do the wrap up like I just mentioned. Please add any communication attempts with family and notes in real time. This is an easy thing if you call them, not if you're calling them right now to check the devices, but if they call you and ask you a question. This is a way for us to document as a staff that we've been involved with the community, the families, and keeping them up to date with all the questions and answers that they need. So please help us out with that. If you cannot get in touch with anyone in your class, once you start making those phone calls on the document we sent out earlier, it is crucial that we know those names so we can try to reach out to them as well. But please try a couple times so we can make sure that we're all doing a good job and we can minimize the number of people that Kevin and I have to contact.
All right, so today's task, and a lot of you had started working on it already. We need your help with this. It's called a device by class survey. Basically, what we're asking each of you to do is to reach out to your students and just asking them a few questions that are listed. There's a link on this slideshow that we're going to share with you soon. And we want you to just ask those questions, see how everything's going, see what kind of device they have, what they're using. Dan's clicking on it right now, so you can see the different questions that are across there. just getting in touch with the families and just making your attempt to reach out and speak with them about internet access, how many students are in the home, the number of devices they have, things along those lines are going to be on that sheet. Let's see.
I'm getting back there. Sorry.
Okay. So we, just to get everybody involved and to limit the number that everybody is doing, we're hoping that the BSI teachers can reach out to your students. The resource teachers reach out to your students, LOD reach out to your students, but place them on the homeroom teachers page when you talk to them. It's just kind of a good way for us to get in touch and see what we need to do in order to make sure that everybody has access to what we're going to be putting up there. So please work on that the best you can today. We'd appreciate it.
So Joe Reed shared with me this morning a couple links here to help you guys out with Google Hangout Meets, because these are seamlessly transitioned with Google Classroom. So it's something for the people who are familiar with Google Classroom. This isn't going to be any problem on your end. So I'll just click to give you an idea what it looks like. It's notes and things from Google for Education on what you can do for those things. Classroom 101 was, I think Mr. Waldron had that for Google Classroom. It'll give you some tips for the ones who need to explore or remind themselves of all the tips and tricks that Google Classroom can do.
That slideshow is pretty good. It's got a lot of good information. Some of the tabs are slightly different from this. That's a one from last year, but it gives you the general idea as to a lot of tips and tricks you can do.
And the last one was providing a Google Meet using Classroom. So this will help you guys get through this. Again, this was shared by Joe Reed. He thought it would be useful. So I'm just paying it forward to you guys as well. We are done here, but how we presented today's information is something that you could possibly do to your students as well. I don't know how long this actually took to present, but it is something that Kevin and I are looking to expand on as well. Also, if any of you, I wanted to do a week in review. If any of you have any suggestions, pictures, or ideas you want to share, it's something that Kevin and I are going to try to explore and send something out to the kids. So I didn't know if you wanted to share something with me. I'll do my best to put it up there. I can't put their names, but I can use their pictures if I'm sending it out on Facebook or on the internet. But it's something that I was trying to expand on. So if you have any ideas, please share them with Kevin and I.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate it. Hope everyone's staying well, taking some time to do the things you need to do at home, but spending time with your families as well. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, and we'll do whatever we can to help you out.
Have a great day and be safe, everyone. Hasta la vista. Peace out, Cub Scout. Stop recording.